show every night from 4 p.m. to 1 p.m.
Yes, massive Wagwan. Andrew Robinson, your Jamaican brother there. Reaching out to all the massive on the African continent. And you're tuning into the Pan-African Show with your host, none other than Joey. Monday to Friday. Stay tuned. Andrew Robinson, no respected big up, man.
Fanya haraka uwahi, inaoroso umepitiliza. Polamigo, tamu chokoleto, ngome umepatia, siyayona yakosia. You can count on me, love, ukinihitaji nipo, umoninga na moninga, baby. Say my name, anytime you want me, come around, say my name. Anytime you don't have to call, say my name. Anywhere you want to come around, say my name, say my name, say my name. I drop it down and pick it up. Baby, make it shake it like you like, shake it up. Tell me Margarita with a shot of tequila. Nina pull up baby, I need more. This kind of love, nimetafuta sipata jawabu. Nimeshapima kafeli hesabu, wanasema gachini ya juu hakuna ya ajabu. Kama jini umenasa, maana upepo wako umenikoroga. Na kila chocho, ukipinda wanapinda. Shingo zao zavunjika, sijaganisha nini. Kweli mapenzi chakula cha moyo, kanitala akili. Aendesha kabasi la Islando, aniwe utaniua wewe, mtoto mweza, utaniua
Yes, karibuni sana family to yet another beautiful episode of the Pan-African Bliss right here on the Black Hot Fan Network. Media for the 21st century. I hope your weekend was amazing. I hope you've had a fantastic one. I hope you had a beautiful rest. Personally, I did. I believe the last time we saw each other was on the Rhythm Scoop show on Friday. So we didn't get to have the Africa Today show. I was given time to rest. And of course, I'm back and fresh in it. But karibuni sana. I hope you guys are doing amazing. 10 minutes to 1 p.m. right here in the 254. That is 50 minutes past 12 p.m. right here in the 254. Let me know what's the time on your end. I see K. Williams is letting me know it is exactly 50 minutes past 5 a.m. in his on his end. Karibu sana. I hope your weekend was dope. And of course, welcome to yet another beautiful week, another beautiful new week full of positivity. We hope, with everything we shall be representing, we hope to see nothing but just positivity. But of course, as the way we're going to be starting, I don't see positivity because you can see literally from the topic, it's done. It's literally, we're literally on a chokehold right here in Kenya. We were having a very deep conversation on Saturday, and Kamle, she did get home safe, despite him saying that, the CIA might literally go after him after that conversation we had. We're talking about the dictatorship in the African continent, but our major focus basically was in Kenya, and we broke a few points down. We saw what has been happening in likes of Uhuru Kenyatta's mom, the former president of Kenya, security being withdrawn, a couple of people being abducted, a couple of people are missing. There's a lot of shenanigans going on. And of course, a few lives, actually we're counting 35 lives that have been lost, since we began these demonstrations that are being called out still by the opposition leader. So we'll be talking all about that and a lot of things, because Kenya, this is a dictatorship that we literally literally never chose but was selected. This one was well trained, this one was well mastered, and this one is working so perfectly well for the Europeans. So we'll be talking literally about Ruto meeting the Chinese diplomat, and this is hired to talk about what is going on with them joining BRICS. Rather, Kenya, literally, I see us ahead of joining the BRICS Economic Alliance. We shall be talking about that, and of course, other 40 countries. But karibuni sana for now. That was Otile Brown with Sunina. Let me know how your weekend was. I'd love to hear from you. But I see K. Williams is saying that yes, the madness never stops. I know, right? Every new week, but I just wish you on the other end, despite everything that is literally, cause of our effect, rather cause of effect and everything that literally affects us, still focus on a lot of positivity. But karibuni sana once again, one more jam. We'll be back with the quote of the day. And of course, we shall be talking also about what is going on. Some Kenyans demanding the answer over the lives that were shot, this during the demonstration. We shall be talking about also what is going on with other countries, like Botswana, Namibia, when it comes to the LGBTQ anti-gay law bill. So kindly stay tuned till the end of the show. And for those who are tuning in for the first time, karibuni sana. Kindly consider subscribing and let me know where are you listening to us from. This is Zena Manase with Loki. I hope you guys get to enjoy. We shall be back after this short musical break.
To be honest, I never saw you coming. Like a thief in the night, you pulled up without a warning. Never expected to feel this way. Can't help but think it's a game you play. I've learned to not get so easily swayed. Don't give up faith, I know I'm not brave. And you won't really don't understand what kind of hold you have on me. No, I never do these things, but I'm all for risk. And I hate to tell I'm a little danger. I'm feeling a stranger. I could get used to our arrangement. Now you feel what I'm saying? If we're on the same page, then we can keep us the key. Promise not to tell nobody. You'll be the only. Just promise not to leave me lonely. In the first place, it's for free, so it's better.
Yes, and my quote of the day today says, may all your Mondays vibes say, I got this. May all your Monday vibes say, I got this. I know a lot of Mondays have hangovers, a lot of Mondays, it's the beginning of the week, you still want to rest more and all that, but may all your Mondays vibes say, I got this.
Wanna be grounded, afraid of losing what we have. I'd rather be surrounded, drowning in your loving. We are no longer said, what can I hold you down? No, I never do these things, but I'm all for the risk. And I guess I love a little danger. I'm a stranger. I could get used to our arrangement. You feel what I'm saying? If we're on the same page, then we can be what we need. Promise not to tell nobody. You'll be the only. Promise not to.
Reaching out to all the massive on the African continent. And you're tuning into the Pan-African Bliss Show with your host, none other than Jovi.
Yes, karibuni sana. Welcome back to the Pan-African Bliss, and of course, listening to the media of the 21st century, Blackout Fire Network radio station. To our first-time listeners, viewers, karibuni sana. Shout out to everyone on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, those who are listening to me via the radio station, those who are also live with me on Rumble. Kindly do also remember you can keep your sentiments coming and let me know how are you feeling today, even on a Monday. Happy New Week, and like I said, may all your Mondays vibes say, I got this. May you start your Monday with a lot of positivity, despite everything we shall be talking about, full of negativities. We still look forward to nothing but just positive vibes. But of course, like I said, we shall be focusing our main agenda to Kenya, and we shall be talking about other 40 other countries, and I'd say 42 so far, because the mainstream media is always lying. We counted 40. We saw Ethiopia also requesting to join the BRICS Economic Alliance. Right now we have Kenya. The meetings have been set and they have already been talked about, so we shall be getting deeper into that. But for now, as we start, I want to take you back a little bit into the story. But before I do that, I want to see K. Williams is saying that I'm in the bedroom with my Danish and having coffee. I'll send you some. Thank you. I don't have coffee anymore. I do not take coffee anymore. Literally. And I'm so glad actually I don't do that. And thanks to Keith, because it was actually something I was struggling with. I was really an addict of coffee and it was really damaging me. And every time I try to do that, I see the consequences of it. So thank you. You can keep some for yourself to have later. And just to say that, what did you do for this weekend? Of course, Saturday I was just here. We had amazing shows. If you did watch on a replay, of course you saw what was happening. We had that is Dimore with the Diary of a Young Black King. He had invited a guest who I think Keith chased away because Keith couldn't give and couldn't allow our believer, to literally give his points and everything. But we also did have that is Kamlesh and I on the let the lawyers handle the specific. We have so many shows. Sometimes I even tend to forget the names. Let the lawyers handle the specific. That is Kamlesh and I. That is from 5 to 7 on Saturdays. And of course, HR, the messenger himself, had an amazing interview right here. Actually, if you are able to catch up with HR on Saturday's show, it was really, really amazing. Amazing guests were here, vibrant, and they were so much fun. But I see, yeah, that is what I had to do. And a busy Sunday. That's just how simple. Kay Williams is also saying that my quote is get up off your butt and make something happen in life. Lol. That is an amazing one. Yeah, stop being lazy. And I think you should tell African people, especially those who have normalized just waiting for a change, and I'd say literally the African continent and some people, because if you say people, I don't think I'm part of waiting. I had to get out and get what is mine. I was being told wait, but as much as you wait, sometimes people want to look down upon you because all they do is give and you don't know what to look for, what is yours, and people get tired of giving. So come on, get up and do something in your life. Stop waiting on Jesus. He's not coming to help you. He's not saving you. Stop waiting. It's saying that as your stomach gotten any better, you stop messing with coffee. Yeah, it has actually. You'd say my ulcers, they have been not really better lately, but I am taking medication. Anytime I hear, sometimes the acid just comes naturally. It's not because of food. I don't know. Sometimes it just comes naturally. Just feel the burning sensation and everything. So if you take milk and everything, you good. And the medicine, you're good. But for the stomach, I can say so as long as I'm eating ugali, my stomach will always be messed up. So long as I'm always eating ugali, consider that. My stomach will always be fucked up. But anyway, karibuni sana. As we get started, like I said, I want to take you back to Gambia. You remember we had the story of the cough syrup that did kill majority of children, that is 70 children. But apparently there's new actually information that comes in linked to. It's not just one cough syrup, and this brought to me a big question and attention to my head of the medications we have being distributed all over the pharmacies, hospitals right here in Africa. And how many of them, I'd really want to know, how many of them come from India? Let me just ask Google. How many cough syrups are made from India that are distributed across Africa? All right, so let me see this very quickly. And of course, what Africa's got for their slaves, right? No. How many cough syrups are made in India that come to Africa? Seems like my terms are really tough. Let me type it. WHO alert. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, see 4. This is actually the information. Okay, we have 4. They're saying that the World Health Organization on that was in 2022 October, it issued an alert against the cough. Come on, yeah, that killed 66. That is not it. They're not giving me the actual facts, but I really want to know, how many cough syrups are made out of Africa that come, and how they are literally distributed, because nobody gets to check um the expiry dates. Nobody gets to check if these medications are safe. We just taking bullshit. Like we say, Africa has become a dumping site where just everything is thrown, good or bad, nobody cares, because it's coming to Africa. African lives don't matter at all. It is really crazy. But let me get to back to this point. So you remember the cough syrup, it was mentioned to be 1, but apparently we have 4 Indian medicines responsible for the death of these children, and now leave alone the 4. I'm asking, how many do we have in Africa? Because we're talking about a lot of bunch of shit. Our governments, our leaders being the number 1 ringleaders to leading us and telling us this is safe. Through this is safe. So many lives have gone. So many lives have been lost. So many diseases keep on developing in people's body. You wonder what is going on. Talk about cancers and a lot of bullshit that they have purposely fed people. I was watching a very interesting animation yesterday, and it was very catchy. And it's true that these things, all of them, are really linked through movies, cartoons. And like Kid says, if you're watching and you think you're just watching a movie, this is just, a movie. No, it's not. Every movie it is either comedy or anything. It's either linked to some information, even comedy. Most of it, it's even, especially where white people and black people are, it's all about racism and some bullshit. This animation was showing how viruses are created, the bioweapons, and a lot of things, the cloning of humans. And I've been questioning lately, I wonder if Jamie Foxx is real. Kinda. I'm worried. Because right now it's like we've been surrounded by a lot of, things that is in the name of technology are living, and we are surrounded by it. It's super crazy. But how many cough syrup? I wonder, not just even a cough syrup, even the tablets. These medications we take ain't safe. And our government know this. Literally, what I came to understand is, out of this animation, the military, even like I think I read this article, so I should not be surprised. The military, the government, these people are not here to protect us. None of us. Anyone involved in any of this political circle, they don't give a shit about humanity. Humanity is nothing. Like, humanity ain't a thing to them. It means nothing completely. It's so crazy. And what is funny, at the end of the day, after all of these people being used, you're still going to end up being killed. That is just the craziest part. That is the craziest part. But they're saying that 4 types of medicine made in India caused the deaths of at least 70 children. And of course, we saw that the Indian government took over the responsibility of going to do the research of what caused the death of these children. That is amazing. Remember, it was in Uzbekistan, pardon me if I'm not pronouncing it your way, Gambia. Again, I wonder why Nigerian people are not and never questioned about this, because I remember Nigeria was, and I can't even see any article right now talking about even Nigeria and the children who are affected too. In Kenya too, we had 4 countries. 4. I reported this. But all of a sudden, Nigeria and Kenya are out of the picture. But Gambians have been, persisting on this story and demanding for justice. We saw that the parents of the victims who are affected, they were supposed to be compensated, and they said no, which is the right way. Because back to that animation again, it was claiming how we live in a world of unjust. There's no such thing as justice. But I believe justice is supposed to be there. Who say there's no such thing as justice? Who are these white people, and where did they come from to just change humanity to how they want it to work by their favor? By their favor. Who are they? Who are you? But anyway, let me go back. They're saying that 4 types of medicines are made in India. Cost, I was saying made in China because it's all the same people. 4 types of medicines made in India caused the deaths of at least 70 children in Gambia last year, according to the Presidential Commission of Inquiry. And according to the World Health Organization, we should not be here telling and dictating. This is one thing I believe. If from the world go, we've been working together with these people. Okay, this is my question to the African president. If you claim these people, we've been working together with them, they really mean our safety. They really care about us. How comes that these people, for the longest time, in anything they are involved in, we've seen it's not been favoring us. Nothing has been working, as much as they say, oh, we're going to check this, we're going to check this. What are they still doing in Africa? That is the question. What are they still? You can't continuously tell me your country is not developing because there's someone who is technically, they said, causing war, okay, repeatedly. But they keep on telling you, no, we're here to protect you. We're here to serve you. We're here for your own good and your own benefit. What benefit? The benefit is literally wiping African people to the best number they can. Take over the resources and everything they can. And you all say that the WHO, who are these people to dictate about African lives? Are they even Africans? Who is the founder of the WHO? Is he African? Does he understand anything African? Or does he understand anything to do with melanin? No. If they don't, shut the F up, like we said. Or swallow some bubble gum. Let it settle on your mouth. But they're saying, according to the World Health Organization, the syrups contained unacceptable quantities of glycol and ethylene glycol, commonly used as antifreezers. The chemicals can be fatal and led to acute kidney failure in dozens of children. Oh, so you want to tell me when India was making this medication, they didn't purposely. It was just by mistake out of nowhere in heaven, and their gods did this. This just happened just by a coincidence. And it's funny how they always say everything is a coincidence. In nature, there's nothing like coincidence. Everything is meant to happen. They did it. They did it. They knew what they were literally doing. But till to date, it's still a debate. And this is the funny thing. When they say there's no world of justice, this is still a debate. Nobody has literally been held accountable for this. Not the Gambian president. No. Not even the Minister of Trade, Importation and Exportation. Nobody. Not even none of these pharmacies, the sellers. Because even as you sell a drug, hey, you need to check what are you selling to your people. But Africa, because of poverty, somehow, we're willing to even sell poison to other people so that you can go kill yourself as long as I get money on my hand. For real, for real. How many people do we have them selling poison? This is another question. How many people do we have them selling poison? And nobody questions I mean, I understand you're an adult. You're an adult. It's your money, and you coming to buy. But I believe I need to question, what is this for? And there should be literally consequences. I understand there are consequences of suicidal, but who is the number one leading of suicidal cases right here? The seller of the poison. And even the person who made the poison. And the one who even thought about it. Like, it all starts, literally, we have so many people to blame for a lot of things. If you can't think about it, nobody is being held accountable on this case. So you want to tell me this cough syrup, not only is it one, there were 4 types, and I believe we still have many more being imported right here in Africa. Not even being, they're being thrown, expired, non-expired. They don't give a shit, okay? And because as we've normalized, it's all about money. Africans, we've been kept in a poverty mindset, and we're so poor. It's all about money. Nobody gives a shit about their health anymore. Like, you don't care what you're putting in your body anymore. Somehow. It's crazy. It is totally insane. This super insane. But anyway, they're saying that back in October 2022, Gambia recalled a number of medicines, just to wind up on this situation, because it's crazy. We're going to keep on discussing this for the longest time. We're going to keep on hearing this for the maybe next 5 years, and nobody, because it's India, nobody is going to be held accountable. But mind, if it was Africans, quick justice is always taken very seriously. I have something I want to talk about today on the Africa Today show. Man, Black African women, Black American women, something is wrong with you. We literally living in a world where we have to survive as Black people globally, but we have other people who are making cats and joke, dog and mouse. I don't even know how to call it, cat and mouse type of games. Literally, this is just super crazy. This is so insane. And watch this, because watch this. We've seen many times. We're going to have African people disappearing left, right, and center. We're going to have them dying in stadiums because of, hey, you're going to just have people facing consequences as African people, literally, to be specific. African people will always face consequences of their actions. But not white people, not Indians, not Japanese, not Chinese. None of these Neanderthals. None of them. But just African people. And you say you want to sit there, you want to demand the world in a calm way. I want to be the bad guy. I want to be the bad guy on this. I want to be the bad guy, like for real. Man, I've never gotten passion in guns, but I got passion in guns yesterday somehow, like, you ever wanted to shoot the hell out of someone, because of when you look at out there trying to destroy humanity and everything. I've never been passionate about guns, but now because of this, and you look at how these people, how they can just walk scot-free with anything. We demand weapons. We should be having weapons. That's so sad. But I see K. Williams is saying that yes, you must take acid blankets for your stomach ulcers. Yeah, I do blockers, acid blockers for your stomach. I do have medication right here. So anytime I see it's really, I'm so much in pain, I can't control it, I do take that. But yeah, thank you for caring. I appreciate it. You're still saying exactly movies is based on reality. It's not just entertainment. Exactly. And I feel sorry for me. I feel sorry. I mean, I know right now, but I wish I knew all this when I was younger. I wish I knew this when I was young. This is why we really need to. This is so amazing. Like, getting to see things in a different way. There's just something about it. There's something about it. Because one, you know the world you're living in, you know the people around you, you know who to mess up with and who not to mess up with. You know what you should do before even signing any shitty kind of papers, you know. You need to literally question everything. Everything. You can't just be told you need to move sideways and you move sideways. What if you're going to step on a bomb sideways? Man, I've seen a I don't want to talk about that. That was so bad. That was a I don't know why I said that, but it reminded me of a video I saw somewhere. There was this soldier, one of them in this, you know, those who are fighting in this Ukraine, whatever. It was just a random video I bumped into online. He jumped somewhere thinking it's safe, then boom, he blew the F up. Half of him was gone. Like the legs were blown. So you can't do the same, African people. You can't be told move this way, then you move this way. You'll be blown the F up. Because you never questioned one. You never even tried to defend your stand. You never questioned why you should move from where you're standing. That's one thing. So keep on. I don't know. Keep on. You either grow the F up, whether you guys grow up, African people, or I don't know. You just need to grow up. That's just akuna kitu ingine. You need to stop being children. There's no other defense mechanism you can use at this point. We're not children. Because if I were today, if I were among these children right here who took this medication, if I were to happen just come back to life again, at that instant, to the same parent, I'd question, why did you give me this? Did you check if it was safe for me? Because that is also something else. The ignorance that we have is going to cost us a lot. A lot. And that's what Europeans literally enjoy. They enjoy that. Because through that, they can capture you easily. So easily. You fall into everything they introduce, and that's how we're gone. Everything. Every single thing. We saw KFC in Africa. We thought KFC was safe. We thought that is the best, oh my God, fastest food and everything. Everyone wanted KFC. If you could afford KFC, it's a big deal. Even up to date, still a big deal. But is it really good for our body? Everything these European people, and it's literally not even, it's our recipe that they are fucked up with some fucked up chicken. GMO chicken. If it was literally, if KFC was African recipe, and I believe it is, oh yes, it is. I believe. We should not be taking it. We should not, or rather, if it was African people literally leading most of the best stores, most of the best restaurants we have, most of the fastest foods we have, if we really were the co-founders of everything, we'll not be complaining right now, because we know what's real, we know what's fake, we know good shit, we know food, we don't know what is eating. I don't know why we should not be eating pigs for real. I'm gonna stop eating pigs because wait, that shit is real. It is real. But anyway, I see K. Williams is also saying that Africans should know not to be taken no medicine coming from India people, not just India, because literally, what are we producing as African people? We have literally the best herbs right here in the continent, and leave alone that, we have the best sun in the continent. But why are we taking shit from people? I'll give a very perfect example, and this actually to the Africans who live the village or come to the city and act like, I was never born in the village. You want to act now all city girl, all city boy, all city whatever. You are a Negro from the village. Accept that. First, you are African first from that root. African cultures, Everything is from that root. If we have to embrace that, if we're talking about Afrocentric education, this is what we're saying. Stop this city life bullshit, man. I enjoy when I go to the village, man. Me, I'll always be a village girl when I go to the village. I'll act that way. I'm not gonna show my people that, hey, you know, I come from the city, because this is what most of us wanna do. You go there, you wanna act Kim Kardashian because you got nails, you can't do shit. You're losing the African culture, and literally through silly entertainment and all that, for nothing, for destroying your mind, for destroying us African people. But anyway, we don't need nothing from these crackers. We had everything, and we still have everything. They took everything away from us. The only thing they've changed is just manipulating and making it all evil, because that's what they are. Dirty. That I don't see any other word. Dirty. You don't take a shower. Right now, you see they're coming with new ideas that people are supposed to be taking showers. The best information that has been linked now, that is trending, people are supposed to take a shower at least 2-3 times a week. 2-3 times a week, excuse me. You take a shower every single day. Are you shitting? Yes. Go take a shower. What are you saying? You go to the toilet, you're peeing every second, then you're telling you're taking a shower out of 3 days. What? And this is what now, oh my, this is what we want to live with. The LGBTQ and bullshit. Crazy. Can't even try picture that. But we don't need anything from anyone. That's just on period. We don't need anything from anyone. We are the beginning of everything. So you should not demand anything from anyone. You don't need none of that. And I think for African people to get it all together, we'll need to understand ourselves first. We'll need to understand why you are African, why you are born African, not a cracker. Because we envy the lifestyle of these people too much, but it's the other way. It's the vice versa. They envy our lives too much. These people are way too jealous about African people. Have you seen them stare at a black lady maybe walking in the streets? There's this lady who's always trending on Instagram. She just got this afro hair and everything. She's like a model. You see why people always startled by the beauty, like, yeah, because you can have that. You can't have that. Black is beautiful. I would not wish to be anything else, literally and honestly. For real, for real, for real. Anyway, be better. K. Williams is saying that, and nobody is going to pay for the price for the... Exactly. That is what I just said. Just black people. You'll find black people flocked up in the prisons, literally overcrowded in a prison. We've seen black people dying in prisons right now. Didn't I just read a story a couple months ago? I think a couple months ago, yeah, of this black guy who died in prison in the United States. I can't remember which prison, which place specifically, but this guy died in a cell because of it being eaten by bed bugs. Not only are they throwing you in the most shittiest place, but they're also overcrowding black people. And I try to look at this even through rappers. Most of these rappers in the UK, God, you've been destroyed. You've been destroyed. First, they get you into their culture of the rapping bullshit. You become a billionaire very quickly. You have the chains and the golds and everything, but you get to do one single mistake. You are a black person in the United States. Hello? It doesn't change. You know? It's just so funny. Like, it's so funny. But anyway, K. Williams is saying that always watch out. You're saying that always watch out for the enemy. Within, they are worse than the white supremacy. Exactly. I can't say they're even worse. They're all the same, Keith. K. Williams and also Keith. Yeah, they're all the same. They are all the same. I can't even tell the difference between the white supremacy, Indians, Chinese bush. They're all the same. I can't tell the difference right now. I just see the same dirty bullshit with them. The same picture to me. I don't see nothing different. Their image is all the same all over the globe towards us black people. So racist, super racist. The kindest thing you can ever do to a person, the kindest you can ever literally do is help a blind person. The kindest. I don't see anything ever kinder than that. The kindest. Leave alone giving money to these beggars on the road who are now making it a business. You can be chasing, and what is happening right now, you see them running. You see, it's a comedy all of a sudden. The kindest thing you can literally ever do is help a blind person. Just help them cross the road or something. Show them the direction or something. But no, a perfect video was set. Seeing the reaction of just how black people are being treated by white people. I went through the comments. I saw someone saying, "Oh, this is America. Are you shocked?" And I'm like, hey, I'm not shocked. I understand. But shouldn't we react the same way towards them? We should be, like I was saying, we should teach the same way that we had that child who was screaming, saying that that white cracker was going to eat her. We should teach our children the same, because every time they see us there, why are you terrified? I just want to understand, why are you terrified by my skin color? Why are you scared? Why are you scared? You think I'm weak? Face me. Why are you scared of me? It just doesn't even make sense to me why people are scared of this. Why are you scared of me? Why are you scared? I'd literally tell you, I want to kill one of them. I want to love one of them through terrifying them. I'll terrify them. I start terrify the shit out of this. I'll traumatize them. If I'm to find one who's literally, I noticed you're scared of, I'd traumatize you, I swear. I'll traumatize you. I'll torture you till you get a heart attack. And now I'll be like, I was just doing my shit, I was just minding my business, just doing my African dance and moves. And that's what's up. Because have you seen these people screaming? Have you seen these people screaming? They can get the trophy and championship for that. There's a nigger. There's a nigger wants to kill me, and it's always killing. And you always say we should be friendly. And then we have these African despots teaching us how we should be friendly with these people. You come kill us, poison us, and then you tell me I should be friendly. I should be friendly. I have the right. I should be friendly. That's what I'm saying. If I only knew these things when I was younger, man. Anyway, I remember when my mom died, I told myself my mom didn't die. My mom was killed. And I didn't know, actually, she was killed, because she was killed. One, you kill through what you're eating. Two, the chemotherapy, they poison you much more. Because I was asking, like, I questioned, isn't this shit supposed to make her better? Why is she weakening? Why did her hair fall off? My mom had the beautiful hair. I can't compare anything I've seen. Okay, she had a beautiful hair, and especially like because that kind of hair she had, most of it is considered to be Ethiopian type of hair, but she had a beautiful hair. The moment I saw that fall off, I was like, no, there's no way. Something is wrong. Something is just wrong. And then make it worse now, go to a hospital. You see how patients are flocked up in a man, Africa. Aye, come on. I'd cry for you right now. Wake up. Just wake up. Your families, your friends, your sisters, your brothers are being killed on a daily just because we've accepted literally everything. No one questions nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all, nothing. And this has to stop. We have to grow up in a world of curiosity. Okay? They say it kills a cat, let it kill you. But by finding the truth. You better know the truth. I still have the picture in my head today, how I went to Kenyatta International Hospital, and I saw this one guy. I think he had the cancer on his leg, but he was a prisoner. But he's been, oh my goodness. You're sick one. Not only are you taken to prison by stupid bullshit, you might be innocent, but they always find you guilty. So long as you're a black person, that's where you belong. So long as literally, oh my God, he was arrested. He had, I think, cancer, because I remember I questioned my mom. What was that? Like, why does he look like that? You know? And I felt because he was limping, then he's chained, still like he has cuffs on his hand. I'm like, why are you cuffing a sick person? You literally think this guy is gonna run away despite his leg looking like this? Is that what you call humanity? And this is how you treat people in prison? Like, for real, for real, for real? For real? And the police officer is right there behind him, you know, taking him in every room that he's supposed to attend to see the doctors is supposed to. Look at how our continent has been literally identified. Look at the image. For me, I'm trying to give you, man, the image. And that's not just one hospital. Look at the situation of the slums. Look at the situation of poverty, unemployment, alcoholism, drug addiction. It's crazy. If that shit knocks you in your head, like Kamlesh said, we're too ignorant. We're too ignorant. It doesn't hit us at all. And this is why you had someone on TikTok questioning on Saturday that we're taking shit personal. We're taking politics too personal. Until it hits you and you understand it's not personal, African people, politics, all these things, they all concern us. And if you understand it deeper, you won't demonstrate being scared. I tell you that for free. If I were given a chance to demonstrate today, I would. I would. Fearlessly, I would. Knowingly that I'm protected by my country. But in this country, I know I'm not protected. I know there's real gunshots in a peaceful demonstration. There's tear gas on a peaceful demonstration. But if I were really to be given a chance to do it, even if it means dying for my country, I swear I would. I don't want to come back, Africa being way better because I tried fighting for it. And I want to come back in this fucked up country, this one, but it's been way better. It's been way better. This one, Kenya. I love my country. It's just so dope on another level. On another level. But trust me, this is actually, I didn't want to debate literally one topic for a whole hour, but that just got deep into me because it's literally, if you look at the rest of the situation, it's the same. Black people are always on the bad side, literally with the bad guys, being the feeders of the rest of these Neanderthals. We are the bad people. We are at war, literally, which they cause. They have turned African people against each other. Look at us fighting over cattle. Look at us killing each other because of 10 cents, of me not paying 10 cents because of wanting to use a public toilet. Look at us being so tribal. How has that benefited us at this long run, African people? How has this benefited you? Is there development? Is there infrastructures? Is there development? Is there infrastructure? There's none. There's poverty. Continued. Literally continuous. Generation to generation poverty. mindset, the same mindset. No questions. Big up to all the activists outside there, all the African activists we have. You're doing amazing, fearlessly. Big up to people like Boniface Mwangi. Someone like that, I'm really proud of him because he's not only literally trying to make a change for his country, he's literally educating his children how our system has been set up. Now imagine if we had so many parents like that, avoiding this type of ignorance of killing 70 children, and there's no justice. Nobody's going to be held accountable. If you teach this generation to generation of how your country works, who your enemy are, what you should and should not take, question everything, question religion. Not, oh, you can't question Jesus, you have to live a long way. For what? And the next minute you're bowing down your ass, worshiping a line nonsense. Put some respect on my name. So annoying. So annoying. Literally. It's not only so annoying, our African people, we've been kept so indoctrinated, uneducated, miseducated, poor, misinformed, projected to fear. Fear, especially this thing called fear. Right now, I'm gonna face my dad and look, I'd say anything to this man. Is there respect? No, because he never showed me any. Is there respect? No. I still love him, still my dad, but no. It goes both ways, okay? It has to go both ways. Because this guy made me look like I was crazy. Oh, people making you like you're crazy, trying to question things, trying to go your own way. You need to stop doing that. You need to literally enable children to grow without fear, okay? Ensure your children grow with confidence. Confidence of being able to face this kind of situations we are having right now. You can question the medication if it has killed your child, and you have the right to protest. You have the right to get justice over that. Someone has to be held accountable. If we grow up with such kind of a mass, there's nothing as fear. We need more parents like that. Where we gonna get them? I have no idea. But anyway, K. Williams is saying, Joby, you better leave those Black American women alone for their beats up, lol. Well, I'm coming to that tonight on the Africa Today show. I'm still this story of this woman who disappeared looking for a toddler. That story is not adding up, okay? That story is not adding up, and that story is a lie. She had framed all that. I think if you guys have been following up the story, you've seen she framed all this story and all that. Still reports are coming in and out of what is, of everything that she had done. Caril Russell. So we'll be talking about that because I saw nothing but just stupidity in this woman. Okay, based on the situation I saw and going through the comments of most of the people, what Black women go through, you should not do that. You should not do that. You are looking for unnecessary attention. But anyway, K. Williams is saying, remember, you're coming to America one day and they'll get you. Do I look scared? Do I look scared? Me? The only thing I'm going to be arrested there is beating up people. So, excuse me. I know the laws and excuse me. So, you better keep it, keep it in your safe, keep it in your space, keep your space, stay in your place. That's all. It's saying that, Joby, where are your glasses? I'm good. Keith, karibu sana. I hope you're doing amazing. You're saying that's what, Joby, exactly. And I see you're saying KFC is garbage. That is K. Williams. And K. Williams is saying, are you saying people got to be told to take showers? Apparently, I was to share that during the weekend, but I didn't screenshot it. But if I find it, I'll share it with you. That is the new analysis, the new information. that people are supposed to take a shower at least 2-3 times a week, sorry, a week. And I wonder how and why. K. Williams is also saying that I hope you are joking with that shower thing. That is nasty. I'm serious, man. There was even a video. I think one it was the AI being asked, then the other one, I can't, if I find it, I'll share it. Okay, I'll share it very quickly. It was just in a page that I think I have followed, so I'll share it. And just to see you saying that know the enemy within in worse because they look like you and they could do more damage. Exactly. And this is talking about the despots, literally, and the coons, because we have most of them right now. Due to poverty, literally, right now, I think Africa, we have so many coons who are willing to go and turn against their own people for money. Anything called money. And it's funny how we're so greedy in a rich continent. Money goes either way. Either way, baby, bring it in. Either way. They'll do anything for money. You're playing. And also see, K. Williams is saying that never be impressed with a black face in a high position. They are useless to black people globally. Leave alone the high. Leave alone the high position. Just look at our demonstration. Very simple. How many coons do we have them being paid to go stab other people? So many. They just paid $30. Give them literally $300. That is you've done them a big favor in this life, especially with this economy. They don't know, like, yo, you've saved this person's life, like you have no idea. And you're also saying that Keith is saying, yes, Joby, you can't cure people from cancer with poison. Exactly. So personally, if that's what I'm telling you, if I am to demonstrate, I have the right to, I have a lot of things to demonstrate. A lot of things. A lot. I should be literally getting justice for over this government. That was which government was in? Uhuru's government. And of course, this Negro that is in today too. They should be held accountable for killing my mom. I used to tell myself that I'm like, nah, it's okay. Death happens. That was meant to happen. No. Our people are being killed. That is what is happening. And I see Keith is also saying that K. Williams is saying that Joby, you got to TikTok. You got a TikTok page. If I have a TikTok page, yeah, that is what you're asking. Yeah, I do, but not active. I have not posted also anything lately. I kind of post information that is informative, and I do get a very good response over there. I have crackers who have abused me in a couple of comments, but I'm like, cool. I just delete. Don't piss me off, and I block you. It's my page, so don't bother me. If that information hurts you so much, come back again, you'll just find it, And I see Keith is saying exactly 100%, Joby, you don't grow up in fear. That is what our children needs to be taught. This generation of today, that is what we need to project to our children. No more fear, no more being scared, okay? It's okay to ask. But African parents, the moment you try to ask something, it's a slap on your head, man. Then something else called spare the rod, spoil the child. If you've not grown up being beaten, you don't know what it feels like. I used to have my dad always hands on me all the time. My mom, it was kind of fun. It was like we're playing because I know she's beating me for a reason. Like I can see, yeah, you messed up, so you in for it. This one, there's no escaping. Like you in for it. But my dad, something is just wrong with that guy somewhere in there. He used to be a boxer, and some, I think, boxers, if you are a boxer, the punches somehow they do affect your mental, and it was just not okay. It was just not okay, and I can say still not okay according to what I know. And K. Williams is saying that that's true. That lady lied. She was not kidding, man. We're gonna get to that on the Africa Today show. But as I wind up, I didn't even get to talk a lot. I'll talk about Botswana. Rather, if Katie shall cover up the story, we'll talk about that maybe tomorrow, as we talk also about Namibia. We saw that Namibia did disagree on the anti-gay law and everything. They say that this is destroying of family and everything. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. But on conclusion of that cough syrup story, I want to tell you, African people, so long as these medications you're taking and you want to blame someone over your partner's, your child's death, and they're coming from India, China, now, and so long as they're not coming from anyone black, okay? And if I don't want to say anyone black, I'm not talking about Ruto. I'm talking even from me. If it's not coming from me, a regular person who just came up with an idea and it's working perfectly for African people, let that shit go, okay? And don't even expect to get anything called justice. You as an African person, unless you stand up, take power, know who your enemy is, stop laughing around, stop being friendly, okay? Man up and grow up. There's no justice. You'll keep on being the same person you are till the end of your lives. Go back, die, reincarnate, come back, the same shit, because you don't know nothing called power. And that's on it. Because there's no other simplest and smoothest way I can give you. And if you've been given smooth, you want to keep on laughing. So we have to be harsh. We have to be a little bit pressureless. We have to push the pressures, the pressure and everything. But as I get to the main agenda of the day, peace to you too, K. Williams. Have a good day. Thank you so much for tuning in and, of course, for keeping it till the end of the show. But I'm getting to the main agenda of the day, which I was to talk about Ruto meeting up with the Chinese diplomat. This is about the Brics talk. One, China, another puppet meeting with another puppet to talk about economics. Okay? Another puppet meeting another puppet. Actually, another puppet being used to destroy the rest of the world, which is China, meets another puppet, which is destroying its own country, Ruto, to talk about economics. And the other puppet has been part of destroying our economics. Yeah. How much do we owe? Let me see very quickly. How much loan does Kenya owe China? No, not that. How much does Kenya owe China? All right. I see we have from July 2022 to March 2023, the debt serving on commercial borrowing and the SGR loans to China was similar to around 850 million and 800 million respectively. So in total, we have around 16. Should talk about billions, because I know even the figure they're giving here, it's not true. Because it's Google. Let me see Zambia. We see Zambia as, if Zambia has 4.1 billion US dollars, that is in terms of debt. I bet Kenya, we also headed there, and it could be even much bigger than this. And one my simple question is, why do we have debts while we have the resources? Why do you have debts while you have resources? You're giving away resources for what? But anyway, they're saying that China top diplomats is meeting with the top officials in several countries, including South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, and Turkey. Okay, Nigeria. The 4 jumps off. Oh my God. Ghana. Where is Ghana? Let me see. I bet Ghana should be in the 40. 40. It can be in the 40, because right now we have over 40 African countries that have expressed their interest in joining the BRICS, and yeah, they have not mentioned the countries right here, but I think I've read a couple of them in some previous shows, and one of them we have in the most confirmed, we have like Ethiopia. Kenya, can see it's already a tick. I don't want to say it's the talks have been held, so we know what's gonna happen next. But they say that on Saturday, Wang was in Nairobi and met with the Kenyan president, William Ruto, on the 24th and 25th of July, which is tomorrow. Wang will be in Johannesburg for the 13th meeting of the BRICS group of fast-growing economies. Hello? South Africa is currently chair of BRICS, a group of heavyweights. South Africa is currently the chair of BRICS, a group of heavyweights, This is how they lie to African despot leaders. When they hear these terms, especially heavyweights, chairs, they think you're on the top official. Nigga, that's how you're selling your country because of some creepy names and titles you're being given. But anyway, South Africa is in the current chair of BRICS, a grouping of heavyweights that has also included Brazil, Russia, India, and China to challenge the diplomats, to challenge the dominant US and the European-led global governance restructure other structures. One, we know China is a puppet. We know what is going on. Kenya in general, your country is gone. We are going to be in more debts. Africa is not looking forward. I don't understand why these despots, but I understand again. This is their work. This is what they've been assigned to. This is what they have been literally appointed to do. Sell out the country. Agree to everything you've been told. There is no questioning. There is no saying no. Nobody can say no. If you try question, it's a bubble gum in your mouth. Okay? You're silenced like that. Just like that. We know BRICS is not a better ally. And one thing I want to question, I'm just talking about India, my previous debate. I'm talking about India killing African people. These are the same people you want us to literally join hands with and talk together about challenging the dominant US over the global governance structures. Okay? China, you keep on beating our people, treating us like bullshit. We owe you. Why do you still want to come help us? Oh, Russia, Brazil, South Africa. You can barely solve your own problems. Now you want to come solve our problem. It's crazy. But Ruto, I'd say kudos. He has already done it again. That guy has done it again. But let me share this.
And welcome to Senate. Thank you very much.
China's top diplomat Wang Yi is meeting with top officials.
And welcome to Senate.
Look at the boat licking. This is literally nothing but boat licking right here. This, do you know what it's giving here? This China is giving nothing but disrespect. It's like, yo, I came here for business. Welcome to Kenya, Niwewe. I came here for, the face is just giving seriousness, like, yo, you smiling with who? Nigga, ain't your friend? I'm here to deliver my message, and I'm gone and out. Like, nothing else. There's nothing.
Thank you very much.
Not friendly at all.
China's top
Oh my God.
diplomat Wang.
Such a shame. This is such a shame.
And welcome to Senate.
Oh shit.
Thank you very much.
China's top diplomat Wang Yi is meeting with top officials in several countries, including South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, and Turkey. On Saturday, Wang was in.
Anyway, I don't want to share the whole thing. That is what is happening. So we can see Kenya already has joined hands in joining the BRICS. The 4 jumps off already are ahead of us. You can say are ahead of other countries. Talk about South Africa, of course, it being involved, having the strong hands and everything. It's deep in it. And then we have Nigeria. I think after South Africa, we have Kenya. South Africa, Kenya, and then Nigeria. Next, we're going to be here in Ghana. And then the rest of the African countries follow suit because we have 40, which have shown interest. So let's count 42. The other 40s have not clearly been mentioned because they have just expressed interest. They always express interest until we hear, oh, this happened. But anyway, that's why I'm wrapping up my show. Ruto has done it again. And yeah. Kudos to him. I see Keith is saying exactly 100%, Joby. A lot of bubble gum. A lot of bubble gum. A lot. A lot of it, you know? And you're saying that, yes, this is boot licking. You see it in the face. You can see it. The disrespect. You see it. You see it. Like, it's just there. Like, I came here for business. I'm not here to laugh with you. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. I'm here to deliver my message. So that you do it, or we bubble gum you. But much love, family. That's how I wrap it up with today's show. Thank you to everyone who did tune in. Kay Williams, thank you so much for being so much interactive. And to our silent, amazing listeners. And Keith, we've been majority of you, but I hope you've tapped on that like button for those who are able to check in. And for those who shall catch this on a replay, asanteni sana for being part of the Blackout Fire Network media for the 21st century. In case you are new, kindly consider subscribing. Follow us on all our social networks, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere. We are everywhere. We are everywhere like flies. So kindly follow us and do also download our app on the Google Play Store. But much love. I've been your host, Joby. See you on the Rhythm Scoop Show. Katie is next to the African Diary.
Reaching out to all the massive on the African continent and including you too. The Pan-African Bliss Show with your host, none other than Joby. Monday to Friday.